guys, it's Stasia. Welcome back to my channel. So today is an announcement, an update, not sure. But I have my phone here with 3 tab things on 2021 goals. So we're gonna split this up into 3 things: bookish, social, and personal. And that will include my word of the year. So let's get started. So my bookish goals. Last year I read 135 books, and this year I kind of want to stick with the same goal. So I made my Goodreads goal 100 books, which hopefully is reasonable. Not sure how the year will go. Within those 100 books, I gave myself a challenge. I'm doing a 12 recommendations from 12 friends in 12 months. So I created this graphic, and I am basically going to, I had a friend choose one book from my physical TBR to be read a month. They chose a month, they chose a book, and I'm gonna read it in that month. That way I can, 1, reduce my physical TBR, and 2, some of these turned out to be buddy reads. So that's great, I can read with my friends. Also on top of that, I want to read more outside of my comfort zone. I do read a lot of contemporary romance. That's my comfort zone, that's what I like. But since I want to read outside of my comfort zone, I am going to try to read 1, maybe 2 complete fantasy series. So one of those that I'm going to be reading is The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. Will these be vlogged? Yes. Let me know if you guys want a vlog for each individual book, or a compilation of the entire series, and I will oblige. I will be reading that with some of my friends in the mini-a-thon, so if you are interested in that read-along, just send me a message and I can get you added to our mini-a-thon Discord, and you can hop on that. My second, in the air, maybe I'll read it, I want to, is right there, and that is The Lunar Chronicles. I've heard great things about those. I think those are fantasy sci-fi, but still up my alley because they're retellings. So hopefully I get to that. I also want to cut back on buying physical books, unfortunately, and make more use out of my Kindle. I do use this a lot, but I mainly use it for the library, so I don't actually have a lot of Kindle books, just a lot of borrowed books on here. And then the last bookish goal I have is to get my owned to read books under 50%. So I use the Book Buddy app, and I can put it into read, unread, and all of that stuff. So right now I'm at a 63% unread, and I want to get that to 50 or below. Hopefully, I'm trying, but I'm also going to do a massive unhaul, and I will touch on that in my personal. But those are all of my bookish goals, and now we'll get into my social media goals. So without talking numbers, obviously that's not what we're here for, but I want to really focus a lot and put a lot more effort into my social media, and those mainly being Bookstagram and Booktube. Obviously that's where I'm predominantly at. I would like to theoretically use my Twitter more, but I think I'm not a Twitter person, honestly, so I'm not too sure about that one. But for YouTube, we're gonna start now, I guess, and I really want to stick to a Sunday, Wednesday upload schedule. Obviously, I'm already behind because I didn't upload on the first Wednesday of 2021, but starting now, I want to really stick to a schedule and be consistent in what I'm uploading. On top of that, I do want to upload more vlogs. So now on my channel, I'm going to do less TBR videos in the beginning of the month, and I think I'm gonna try to kind of transfer into more secret TBR videos, which I think will be more fun. So I have some secret TBR videos already planned up until through February. Whether or not I do it is the question, but I want to be a little bit more creative on here. So obviously you guys will see a new thumbnail style, which you guys seen in my last book haul video that I did, my last video of 2020. So there's that. And for Bookstagram, I want to be more consistent there. Usually I am really consistent, but some days I'll just go a whole week without posting. So I want to keep myself accountable to at least post 4 times a week, which I think is decent for myself. Also for social media, I would like to keep my YouTube watch list down. Last year, I got really bad with my watch list, so I want to be able to produce content as much as I consume content. So I want to put in all my effort to also support all of my other friends and their YouTube channels at a timely manner, I guess you could say. Lastly, I'm thinking about hosting a readathon, probably a short one, and I'm thinking in July because that's my birthday. So I kind of wanted to do a readathon. That's kind of up in the air. So if you guys would be interested in that, let me know. We will get into my personal goals. I want to be less hard on myself and be healthier. So I want to be consistent with workouts. Last year, if you guys were watching like some of my vlogs, I was really into like the whole working out thing. And then I just stopped and I don't know why. And I really want to get back into it. So that's one of my biggest personal goals, along with not being too hard on myself and self-care. I feel like I pressure myself the most. Like I'm my biggest critic, which I think everyone can relate to that. So I really need to just like take a step back sometimes and relax and realize that it's okay. Like it's fine. It's fine. And I think that's mainly going to come into play for like social media. So like my goals are to post like a certain amount or get on a certain schedule. And if I miss an upload date, relax, it's fine. Like it's not the end of the world, basically, is what I need to tell myself. And then I want to save money, and that will come into play in why I'm telling you what I mentioned earlier when I said it would come into my personal goals, and why I want to unhaul a whole bunch of books. In March, I'm moving. So that will be fun. I'm not sure. My husband is in the military, if you didn't know, and this is our first move, and it's very stressful. It's not like a normal move because we're going from one high security base to another high security base, and it's a lot of things to transfer. So in March, I'm moving. So obviously I need to save money for that move, and yeah, so that is something that's happening. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing YouTube wise in March, if I'm going to do like pre-filmed video or what I'm going to be doing there, but so expect for me to move at some point in the year. And then I want to keep up with my planners. So I have 2 planners, one for my life and one for like Bookish. So this is like my life planner. I use the same brand every year. It's very like basic, but I use it every year mainly for like school because I feel like this has a very good layout for my school. And then on top of that, for the first time, I got the Always Fully Booked planner. And this is literally for bookish things. So I also want to keep up with these. And I've decided that for my weeklies, I'm going to put my to-do list in here. So here's like an example. So I have like a to-do list, and then I can list my books. I've also been trying to make my own stickers. But yeah, I really want to stick with this. She does have a bookshelf template that is empty that I'm going to start filling in with my books. And hopefully I will show you guys the completed one at the end of the year. Along with that, she also has a section for book reviews, which is something else that I really need to get back into. So she has like, I usually don't review my books, but I do want to start like putting down my thoughts somewhere on books. But yeah, so this is the other planner that I will be using. These aren't for sale anymore, but if you guys are curious on how it looks, I will leave the flip through video down below. And now we've come to the end, which is my word of the year. I'm not sure if you guys do this, but I do. So my word of the year is patience. I think patience is going to be a very good one, especially with the move and basically life right now. I think that we all need to be a little bit more patient with everything. not only with ourselves, but maybe with our leaders, with the people around us, because, you know, we're still in the high of COVID. Like, it's still going on. And I feel like sometimes humanity is kind of in a rush to get from one place to another. And I feel like we kind of need to take a step back and be patient and let things go how they are meant to go. So, my word of the year is patience. I need to be patient with myself, especially on my fitness and health journey. I need to be patient with myself and my growth social-wise. I need to be patient with life and take things with a grain of salt and as they come. So patience is my word. If you guys have a word or words of the year that you guys will be focusing on, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to talk to you guys. You guys can like and subscribe down below as well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!